Hey guys, what's up? Today I'll be doing a video on the last truly great Soviet heavy tank, the T-10M. This personally is one of my favorite tanks. The T-10M, also known as Object 730 or IS-8, was a Soviet heavy tank of the Cold War. It was accepted into production in 1952 as the IS-10. Iosif Stalin, Russian form of Joseph Stalin. But due to the political climate, it was later called the T-10. It's pretty cool political climate. It fought in Cold War invasion of Czechoslovakia. And its designer was Joseph Kotin, designed from 1904 to 1952, and was produced in factory 185 and 174. There were 1,400 built, and it weighed 52 tons. It had a long gun, obviously, very heavy tank. It was 3.56 meters wide, 2.4 meters tall, and crewed by 4 people. Its main armament was the 122mm D25 TA gun, T-10M 122mm M62 T2 gun. It also had two 20mm cannons. The engine was a 39i 12-cylinder Model V2 IS, 700 horsepower, T10. Yeah, it was a very interesting tank. So just to clarify, the 12-cylinder diesel was mounted on it in its IS phase, and the T10 engine had 750 horsepower. Its operational range was 250 kilometers, or for you Americans, 150 miles. Its maximum speed was 42 kilometers an hour, or 26 miles an hour. And its suspension was torsion bar suspension. One of its biggest differences between its ancestor, the IS-3, is that it had a much longer hull. A larger turret mounting a new gun with a fume extractor, and an improved diesel engine with increased armor. The general performance was similar, but the T-10 could carry more ammo. It was deployed in independent tank regiments belonging to armies and independent tank battalions belonging to divisions. These independent tank units could be attached to mechanized units or to support infantry to perform breakthroughs. You know, from what I've seen so far, this is a really interesting tank. But sadly, it was not to be. Mainly because, and this is to my great sadness, warfare became more mobile. It was too slow. Heavy tanks were no longer feasible. They wouldn't work. With the invention of modern Ts, T-10M was not to be. It was later taken over by the T-54, T-55, and T-62 medium tanks, and they embraced the MBT concept. I am very sad that the T-10M didn't take off. This would have been interesting to see and read more about. There was also the T-10A with a single plane stabilizer, the T-10B with a two-plane stabilizer, the T-10M, which is what we're talking about now, with a longer M62 T2 gun, with a 5-baffle muzzle brake, and a two-plane stabilizer. Machine guns replaced with not 20 millimeters, but 14.5 millimeters, and infrared night vision equipment. It was also equipped with a deep weighting APDS and heat ammunition. high-explosive anti-tank. And Project 268 was a proposed self-propelled gun on the T-10M hull. One prototype was produced, but it never entered production. It was operated by Russia and retired in 1996. South Odessia, South Ossetia. Sorry, I can't really pronounce that one. But it was withdrawn from service in 1995 and was obviously operated by the Soviet Union. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked this new series that I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to call this Tanks That Succeeded, Tanks That Never Gained Traction, or Tanks That Failed. But Object 279, I'm sorry, you're too rare and exotic. So that's pretty much it for today. As always, I hope video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I think you can actually go see T10, all of the variants at the Binka Tank Museum. And have a good Thanksgiving week. I'm not sure about posting on Friday. Or for those of you who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, have a good week. I may not post on Friday, but have a good week.